Indeed, you're on here. Welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild, doing a chill stream earlier than I normally do anything. So, big surprise. Yes, I know I didn't really say a whole lot about it. I know I was going to do an earlier stream at some point during the week. I just felt like doing one now. Nightcat, will I be on later? I don't know, to be quite honest. I'm just sort of like flying by the seat of my pants today. I might not. Just make sure you hit the bell and you'll get notified if I'm on. How you doing, Sirens? Hey, Potato. Glad you guys could join me. Again, this is, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was just felt like playing a game, felt like streaming earlier today. So here I am. I'm just going to relax and chill with whoever decides to join in. If anybody wants to join in, that's fine too. I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to create a multiplayer game. I know we can have up to 8 players on here. So if anybody's got the game and wants to jump in, as long as not being a dick, yeah, I have no problem. I was working. Wow. Okay. I probably shouldn't drink soda while I'm doing this. I was trying to reveal a lot of the map on this reserve when I was playing solo. I'm not going to be handling dogs today. Vehicles will be allowed, but if you do have the game, feel like jumping in, say something in chat and we'll make it so. Got to get back to work. You're working today? No kidding. I've been out for like the last week and a half on vacation, but to be quite honest, it doesn't feel like I started vacation until like just now. It's been a busy week. So I'm not really, I didn't have any plans. I just felt like turning something on and doing some stuff. So let's see here. I was going to head over here, I believe, and hit that. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit that lookout. I got to hit that lookout. I got to hit that lookout. I'm trying to reveal as much as I can of the map. Hey, Stu, how you doing? Just doing an early day, much earlier than usual, random stream. Didn't really, it's like literally like a spur of the moment thing. Now I was trying to clear up some stuff with last year's video because, oh my god, I get hit with so many copyright notices on all the music in that game from Mafia. I might end up turning the music off for the next stream because I just kept getting notification after notification. I'm like, all right already, I get it. Well, let's see what we can find. Again, had no real plan today other than I figured I was planning on playing this game anyway. I just decided to turn my stream on. I don't think I'm geared for anything small animal wise. No, there's it's an older game. There's no streamer mode on that one. A lot of the older games you won't see a streamer mode. I don't think I'm trying to remember the first time I started seeing games with a streamer mode on, where they'll like cut out anything copywritten and try to make it safe. Like, you know, where I'm trying to remember the first time I've seen where developers were fully aware that people like to stream their games. And I didn't even think about it when I started playing. But yeah, I might just turn the music off. It's kind of a shame, really. I think Cyberpunk 2077 did it best because they had a streamer mode, and you turn the streamer mode on, and what happens is they take the copywritten music out, but they went above and beyond, and they replaced the copywritten music with really good royalty-free music, like really freaking good. And I thought that was awesome. In fact, a lot of the music in there I even like better than some of the copywritten stuff. I think the worst implementation of it,
Like if you're gonna do a streamer mode, the way I see it, do it the way Cyberpunk 2077 did it. But I think the worst implementation of streamer mode was like, and it was a good game too. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy had a streamer mode to it, and because with a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy movies, the music plays a huge role. I mean, it's fantastic music, some of the best soundtracks in modern movies and in the game. However, what they did is all they did was simply remove the music. I mean, I could have done that. They just removed the music, which for Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of a big thing. But they didn't replace a lot of it. So there were a lot of moments that were like high energy fights and high energy battles that normally would have a rockin' tune in the background. And I could understand if, you turn streamer mode on, you take off the copyrighted music, but then it would just be empty. It would just be, I mean, obviously you'd hear everything, the fights going on and everything like that, but they just took out the music, and at the very least they could have replaced it with some like, thumping generic beat or something like that, but they didn't even do that. I thought that was like the worst implementation of a streamer mode, because it was otherwise actually a pretty decent game. I really liked it. I ended up being so upset I just played it out. I think I streamed it like once, and then I turned streamer mode on. Twice, maybe either once or twice, and then I was just like, fuck it. I finished it on my own, didn't bother streaming it again. It's not like I get like I'm not in trouble or anything like that. It's just simply, I just keep getting all these notices like, oh, monetization's turned off. This is like, okay, I get it. Got your point. Stop bugging me about it. And after a while, it just gets annoying. I used to do. It's funny because this isn't the first time I was streaming anything. The first time I ever started, well, not streaming. The first channel I ever had. I was learning how to play guitar. Hey, Imagine Perfection. I was learning how to play guitar, and I was learning how to play guitar via a video game called, oh shit, what was the name of it? Fuck, I forgot the name of the damn game. Hold on. I forgot the name of the game I was just talking about. Rocksmith, that's it. I was learning how to play guitar via a game called Rocksmith, and I started making videos for Rocksmith, and I had quite a few videos out, but each and every damn time I kept getting like copyright notification. Like, okay, yeah, well, I understand that I'm playing music. I mean, well-known songs, but it just starts getting annoying. And then makes me not want to do it. It's not so much somebody else getting paid for it, because I've been streaming video games for a while now. And it's only really just somewhat recently that I managed to be able to, enter the partner program stuff. I'd still be doing it if I had like 50 subscribers, because this part's fun. I just got tired of keep getting notified this or that or some weird thing. But I mean, I'm still gonna play Mafia. I really, really like the game, but there's a very good chance I'll probably just turn the music off. Only we can go back 10, 15 years. I really did actually miss playing the guitar game. But I spent so much time editing video. Like, I don't know if you've seen any of the edited videos that I've done, especially. I've taken a very bare bones minimum editing thing to it. My old music my old guitar videos were not that they were super heavily edited, but they were. I took more effort in it. Now when I do videos, I just do bare bones, and like with the knife channel, I just figure I'm going to focus on the knives. I'm not going to do anything super flashy. I'm talking about the knives. That's the whole point of why I'm sharing this stuff. I mean, I can try to do like goofy memes and throw little vids and goofy stuff in there, but at the end of the day, the reason why I'd be watching is because I want to know about the knife. It's not so much hostile. I mean, they wrote the music and all that. I'm not complaining about it. And, you know, they deserve getting paid for their work. And in some cases, what they do is they split the whole monetary thing. In some cases, not every case. A lot of cases, it just goes straight to whoever holds the copyright. But my goofy thing is, I mean, it'd be nice if 10 seconds got played, and I say somebody spent 5 hours playing a game, and 10 seconds of it, I'll be even more generous. I'll say like a couple minutes of it was, you know, there was a song for a couple minutes after like 5 hours of streaming, where somebody got, you know, played a song that was owned and whatever. I mean, I have nothing against them getting money for the work that they did. I mean, they made the song. They should be getting paid for it. At the same time, you know, like they got all the rest of that time that the other person streaming spent making that video. Did I make this? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm popping out. I thought it made it. I thought I made it friends only. I don't know who the hell that guy was. Did I not make it friends only? Did I get distracted and okay, no dogs. Oh, yeah, I had it public. I'm a dumbass. There we go. Oh, I just think it should be where the I'm getting distracted. I goofed up again. The way I mean, like I said, I think they deserve to get paid for the work they did in making or creating the music and stuff like that. But it, like, again, if there was like 2 or 3 minutes of music played during a 5-hour, you know, stream, like somebody created content that was 5 hours long and only like 3 minutes of it was somebody's song, and I'll pay them for the song. I'm perfectly fine like with that. But what if, you know, what about the person that spent like, you know, the 5 hours making the content? They, you know, in some cases, again, they might split proceeds. That's, you know, whatever. In a lot of cases, they don't get anything. It all goes to whoever made that 3 minutes of music. Hold on. Did it work? Just seriously text me. Oh my God. Did I have a meeting today? Are you kidding me? I'm on. God damn it, I picked the wrong one because I got distracted again. This is going great. I don't remember seeing anything about a meeting. Let's try this one more time before I lose my mind. Okay, I was doing that one. It's gonna be friends only. No doggies. Okay, good. Okay, let's try that again. Now I gotta walk from here again. And
I don't remember. Hold on. I just got that notification. I'm like, I didn't remember seeing that even on my work calendar. Why am I on vacation? Oh my God, there's a work meeting. Are you kidding me? Is that meeting mandatory? I don't even remember seeing it on the calendar. They just keeps getting my vacation just keeps getting better and better. I'm still in here until I'm trying to figure it out. I just texted somebody just to, like, is this mandatory? What's going on? I've been in like 3 meetings since I've been in vacation. I didn't see where. Okay. I was just told non-mandatory. Okay, bye. It's their end of the year thing. You have even my boss is like, I'm not participating. I got a house full of people. Well, I get salary. I'm paid salary. So basically, your Husky's watching the stream. Hi, Husky. I get paid salaries, so it really wouldn't matter too much. If I end up, like, say I get, and it's possible, because I'm the only one that does what I do, and I actually do hardware repair. If some lowly guy trips over a cable, breaks something, and they need it fixed that day or within the next couple of days, then I'll have to go in. And if that happens, then I'll just tack on another vacation day somewhere. They'll just, I'll just get an extra vacation day. Technically, where I work, we have unlimited vacation days. Even though before we switched to that, I had saved up enough, like, vacation to, like, take an entire month off and stuff like that. But technically, we switched to something where we kind of have unlimited vacation days. Now, obviously, they're going to look at you kind of funny if all you're doing is taking a week vacation every month. They're going to be like, you're taking an awful lot of vacation, even though we said that, it's technically kind of unlimited. They're still going to look at it. But yeah, if I end up working a day or whatever while I'm off, generally what happens, I just take another day off at some other point. Either tack it on the end or do it sometime whenever. Who schedules a company meeting on New Year's? Well, okay, so I do IT. I fix PCs. But technically, I don't work as a part of my company's IT department. Technically, even though I do IT work, I work for a sales company. And I am sort of like a perk. So basically, I don't work at my company offices. I work at my customers' offices. And essentially what I do is I work in conjunction with another person that does sales. I don't do any selling at all. But I work in conjunction with another person that does sales. And as long as the customer that I work
that I work with continues to buy products from the company I work for, I provide all their support for their, basically I make sure that if anything gets screwed up, I take care of it. I am the on-site face of our company, of the company I work for. And I handle predominantly, like, if they, again, like I said, if they run into a problem with workstations, stuff like that, then I deal with it. I take care of it. They don't have to worry about it. I handle everything. I make sure that they continue to work. I also track down issues and things like that, so that way, if there's a problem that shows up, like, say, this thing doesn't work. Okay, I fixed it. There's another unit that's doing the same thing. Okay, I fixed that. Coincidence. Two units appear that, like, they're doing the same thing. Now there's a third unit doing the same thing. Okay, something's going on. I track down the issue and I make sure it doesn't happen again. And I talk to, I do the repairs, or I talk to other manufacturers, and I, try to find the root cause, let them know what's going on, so problems don't appear again. I essentially make sure that the customer is getting the best product and support possible in order to stay with my company. And what I like to joke about, and I've joked to my bosses about this, I go, I work hard not to have to do a damn thing. So I work hard so that way I won't have anything to do. That's kind of like my aim. I try to I fix the issues, I figure out what's causing the issues, and I try to prevent the issues from ever happening again. Partially because the customer deserves to get the best product possible and not have to deal with any problems, and partially because I don't want to have to deal with fixing that shit if it's going to keep coming up. So then I find out who's responsible for that shit and get them to fix that shit. So I don't have to worry about it down the line. The customer doesn't have to worry about it down the line. So yes, I work hard not to have to do a damn thing. I forgot why I was talking about that. It's a good gig until shit hits the fan. But that's, again, that's what I'm there for. I'm there for when shit hits the fan. Unfortunately, I'm also the only one that does it. So, yeah, I can take vacations, but all my vacations are essentially either working vacations or I'm on call. Because if shit happens, there's nobody else that's going to deal with it aside from me. Now, on the plus side, that's generally pretty good job security. On the downside, a lot of times even my vacations end up being just as stressful as a regular work week. Or I don't feel like I'm on vacation. Like I said, it does, for a brief moment there, I thought I was going to be dealing with work again. I've been on vacation for like the last week, and now it's Wednesday, so last week and a half, I have 2 weeks vacation that I took. And it doesn't feel like I started vacation until today. But I mean, I have to admit, I've got a great job though. I like my job. Not to mention, I really like the company that I work for, because they've bent over backwards to keep me going and stuff like that. So, not too many companies do that. What the hell is that? What did I just bump into? It's not on the map. Well, before they changed to this new way of doing things, I mean, it was like just like any other company. I would be doing, I only got so many days a year, and sometimes they would accumulate. And like I said before, I very rarely took a vacation because there was almost no point in it. So I had like a lot of vacation, like, saved up. At least the nice thing is once they swap to this new system, the new way of doing things, everybody that had vacation saved up basically got a good portion of it paid out. The downside for me is I had taken most of the vacation before that happened. I was like, son of a bitch. But oh well. Okay, I need to get going back to that direction. Oh, unpaid vacations. That's not a vacation. That's just not being given work. Hey, I forgot why I got this on this discussion. I know it had something to do with possibly being in a meeting. But it's funny because a lot of these meetings that I end up in have to do with sales. And while it's a good idea that I do listen in and see what's going on, so, you know, I have an idea of what's going on in the company and how my own partner's doing and all this other stuff. All these numbers and all the like about 75% of what's being talked about kind of flies over my head because I don't deal in any sales. I'm basically a support role. So I'm not recon. Well, no, partially recon. Partially recon, a little bit of assault, kind of an engineer, but predominantly support. Okay, I thought I heard a deer somewhere, but dang it, I keep getting distracted from my target with other possible targets. I heard deer. I haven't even hunted a darn thing. I've just been walking around and yapping. Didn't start getting a vacation until you're a manager. I always figured keep your employees happy and you get loyal, and the loyalty will be there. I didn't really, well, no, I've had other companies I've worked for that you've got vacations from, but a lot of, with the exception of like, let's see here, because I did a lot of contract work. And like retail, I didn't really get much off in terms of vacations or anything like that, because it was, I don't know, retail jobs you really don't. And then I did a lot of contract work, a lot of IT contract work. And when you're doing contract work, there's no such thing as a vacation. You don't want a vacation because the contracts tend to be, you know, they're not very long. And you're trying to get a contract as, you know, other contracts lined up as quick as possible if you want to continue to get paid and, you know, pay your bills and have a roof over your head. So for a while, I did a lot of contract work. So there was really... any vacation meant that it wasn't so much a vacation as I wasn't getting any work or contracts, which was bad. This is probably the company I'm working for has probably been the most in terms of like taking care of its employees and all that other stuff has been the best I've worked for. I've worked for a few really big companies. I don't know what it is about dealing with IT, but it seems like IT department seems to be one of the worst in terms generally of getting days off and whatever. That and possibly sales. Because sales, you're generally not making money unless you're selling something. So you rarely want to take any time off. You want to make some good cash. IT, when it comes to IT, depending on the position you have in IT, if everything goes down, you're fooped. The whole company's fooped. So somebody's always working a holiday. Just in case somebody trips over a power cord. What? Pheasants look like the little icon for pheasants looks like an insect to me. Okay, I want to get to this lookout so I can start doing some hunting. And I just realized how steep this hill was. Crap, damn it. Wait, where am I going? Oh, there's something up here. Didn't realize there was something where I was in this direction. Yeah, get over there. And oh, I spooked fallow deer. Oh well, I don't care. Didn't spook them all. In fact, a little low. I got him though. I needed to hunt something at this point, but run around doing nothing. Oh, that sucks too. That would have ticked me right off. I know I hit the guy around here. I know it wasn't the best shot, but it should have been at least a vital. Yes. So, is it? No vital organ hit. What the hell? I don't have my dog. How's it bleeding? Ah, I probably lost it. What the hell did that happen? It's very low. No vital organ. I'm not even gonna bother pursuing. That bites. After 10 years? I've been where I'm currently working, and there are times it gets shaky because every once in a while we go up for, you know, contract review because the customer's always trying to find a good deal. Thankfully, nobody offers a free IT person with their purchase. Namely me. So I'm kind of like person trying to keep trying to help keep the contract with the company I work for. Because if the customer decides to go with somebody else, I'm gone. I don't know. I don't do sales. There isn't another customer that I can do this for as far as I know. I'd be done. But I've been with them almost 20 years now. Since I was 7 years old. Wait, wasn't I looking for something up here? Oh yeah, around here. There is a point of interest somewhere real close to me, right? I think just above this hill. The fuck was that noise? I was about to take a sip. Fallow deer. Fallow deer sounded like a drinking soda too. Let out a burp. What do we got? He's on the other side. Shut up. I was actually even contemplating doing a knife stream, but all I'd be doing is cleaning knives and sharpening shit. Which I know some people will watch. maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. I've got some new diamond emulsions that and some new leather strops. Polish some edges. Shit like that. Do I have my eyes on any knives in the new year? As far as that are going to be released in 2026 or just new knives in general? Because I do have my eyes set on a couple things. Whether I can get my hands on them, because I know some of them can be kind of pricey. I don't know. I pay for everything myself. And I know I spent a good deal of money just this year alone. And I have plenty of knives I haven't even done videos on. Like old portions of my collection and things. So just stuff I'm interested in. Concepts Eagle Strike. It's a bigger knife than I normally would get, because I like to carry smaller knives. But it's just an absolutely beautiful knife. The Concept Eagle Strike that I'm looking at is what? Etched or not etched? I'm trying to think of the word. Knurled titanium handles with a lightning strike anodization and Damascus steel. And I really like Concepts Damascus steel, because one of the cool things about their Damascus is they use two types of stainless in order to create their Damascus steel, as opposed to a what's usually done is it's a mix of a stainless and a high carbon steel. So while beautiful, you tend to have to be a little careful with them, and make sure that they stay oiled or protected. Otherwise, they could rust on you. But Concept's version of Damascus, there's less of a worry about anything like that. But I saw one, and it was just an absolutely beautiful knife. And one might be headed my way. And there's also a couple Spyderco that I'm really interested in. I'd really love to get another Demco. Other than that, it's just sort of keeping an eye on stuff and seeing what's new and coming out. Either from Civivi, Kaiser. Civivi and Kaiser are two of my favorite ones. Kaiser especially has been coming out with a whole bunch of stuff nearly month. Like, I can't keep up with Kaiser. Kaiser has had so much that have come out that have been absolutely like amazing knives, but I don't have any of them. I have like maybe a couple that were somewhat recently released, because they keep coming out with them near month. What am I stuck on? Near monthly. Is that the hell is that? Okay, I was stuck on a. What's going on? Why can't I move? What the hell was that? That's a weird spot there that for some odd reason I got stuck on. Yeah, Kaiser has been churning out some great knives. Spyderco I'm interested in, because I just recently got into Spyderco. I always thought they were kind of goofy looking, and in some cases really ugly. But I've mentioned it before in my video. I understand now why people like them so much. It's they're not trying to win a beauty contest. They're not trying to make theirs flashy looking. They just want to make good working knives. Knives that'll work well. And after holding a few in my hands and using them, I completely understand. That to the point of where, like, one of my favorite knives now is that Sage 5. Those two Sage 5s that I have. And even the pair of 3, I'm actually really liking. And, well, all the ones that I've got so far, I've got a pair of 3 Magna Cut. I got two types of Sage 5s, one in Magna Cut, one Spy 27. I've got a Delica 4 in Spy 27 and a Native 5 lightweight in Spy 27. I like them all. They're some of my favorite to carry knives now. Same with a Demco, one of my favorites. But yeah, Those, if anything, those are currently the ones that I've been keeping an eye on. Ketoo is another manufacturer that I've been very surprised by. They have some amazing knives, but they do run. It's interesting. They do run on the high side. Their premium knives can be really pricey. However, they've been doing something which has been blowing my mind, and that's they've been doing like other manufacturers do. They'll except they I don't know how to put this. Okay, other manufacturers, they have their premium line, and then they'll do a line of similar budget knives. Ketoo does the same thing, but their budget knives, other than the materials made, almost seem to have like they feel the same. I don't own a lot of. I own 2 Ketoo, but I've had the pleasure of being able to try a few out and hold a few in my hand. But their budgets feel almost exactly the same as their premiums. They look fantastic, and for a lot of them, for like a third of the cost, either half or a third of the cost. Like that Mini Griffin that I have a premium Mini Griffin that's like over $200. I love it. They came out with the G10 version, and oh my god, that thing is fan-freaking-tastic. And it was like $80. Oh shit, he spooked. All right, you fucker. Oh, I was too close. I kind of figured. Not a big deal. Take one of these down. Nah, not if I want to shoot him in the ass. I'll just make it to my point. They'll probably move back. But yeah, I'm always going to have my eye out on a few. And also, there's a lot of traditionals that I've been like wanting to pick up, because traditionals are just so... they're so collectible. And I've just recently gotten in it. Like I used to collect a lot of trappers, and I only collected like a few like patterns, which were trappers, baby docks, and Sodbuster Juniors. But recently I got into collecting these knives called muskrats and sow bellies, and they're just really cool. And once you collect one sow belly, you've seen all, you know what the knives are going to, that they're not huge departures from each other. One sow belly is going to be pretty much the same as another sow belly, but the materials are always pretty interesting. Either they come in different patterns, different colors, horn, bone, ram. I've even seen really expensive ones come in mammoth tusk and very rare and unique materials. And the cool thing about traditionals is a lot of times people don't bat an eye at them. Like if you live in an area where you got like really strict knife laws, most of those knife laws tend to focus on like locking knives that lock open, or like basically modern knives is what a lot of them tend to focus on. A lot of times they don't bat an eye when it comes to traditionals, slip joint knives. They don't seem to really care so much. And so you run into less problems carrying something like a traditional, where you might get a lot of side eyes if you're carrying something modern. Will you stop facing me? I want to poke you with something small and pointy. And it ain't my dick. God damn it. He's just going to keep spinning around in that direction. Go to the right. There you go. God damn it. Make a decision. Oh, I'm running out of spray. Should fix that later. The
the mammoth fossil knives get freaking pricey. I mean, the traditionals, I've seen them upwards $500 to $600 to $700, depending on the model, and you know, like if it's like a special designer or something like that. Is he just gonna keep spinning around either face or ass? Everything else is like this dude right here or whatever. I can plug any of these other guys, but this is the one that keeps facing my direction or presenting its butt to me. You little shit. Like, seriously. You pick, go, left or really? You know, this is supposed to be relaxing for me. Oh, you shut up over there. I'm going to plug it in the head soon. There we go. Gotcha, you fucker. Yeah, the mammoth ones are insane. But they're freaking beautiful. And the funny thing is, you could even get like, say you got a traditional knife and you got one that's like a bone, like a white bone. Okay. Even two white bones, same pattern, like say two trappers, both white bones, just because of the nature of the natural materials being used for the, you know, the creation of that knife, no two are gonna ever really look the same. And so they're all pretty unique, regardless if they're the same pattern or not. And there's something kind of cool about that. I didn't think he ran far. I got a good shot on this one. Nice. And so, yeah, I started collecting a lot of traditionals. I've had a few, like a small handful of traditionals before I started my channel, but it wasn't until after my channel that I really got into collecting traditionals. Now I got a fuck ton. Because they're like candy. They're also pretty. And now I got turned into, like I said, I collect like trappers, baby docs, and sodbuster juniors were like the three that I really collected. Now I got turned on to muskrats and sow bellies because I finally got a muskrat in hand, and wow, that's actually really cool looking. Same with the sow bellies. They're bigger than I thought and just really nice blades. And yeah, like I needed another freaking traditional addiction. But they're great knives, especially if, you know, you're in one of those places where a lot of people give you the side eye for having something that's more modern. I scared that fucker again. I'll bump into it again. Those fallows spook really easily. Especially the males. You'd think the does would spook really easily, and the males would be like, "What up, bitch?" Because they're the ones with the horns. But no, the males are the ones that go running off really quick. Good bucks. The does are just standing around like, "What happened?" Was there any knives that you've been keeping an eye on? Something that you might be looking forward to getting in the next year? This is turning into a video game and knife channel. Stream. Hell, I should have set up my phone. I use my phone for recording most of my all of my knife videos. I can set up my phone. I can always put a little screen on. The only downside to like Spyderco and Demco, those things are expensive. And I have some expensive knives, but
Yipes, they get pricey, especially the Demcos. Those shed knives, some of the 2026 Demcos. There is there is a Spyderco I'm really interested in that or very curious about. I don't think it's out yet. It's supposed to be released. As far as I know, it's not out yet. I've only seen pre-orders for it, and it's like a skeletonized like Para 3 or something. It just looked really neat. I'm not usually big on skeletonized knives. However, I've got one from like Civivi that's one of my favorites. I think it's called the Anaki. Really, it's a small button lock, skeletonized aluminum handle. Just really cool little knife. I think it got overlooked by a lot of people because I haven't seen much about it. I did a video a long time ago on it, but it was more a combination of 3 knives that I got from Civivi, and that just happened to be one of them. And the one that I have has an interesting story because originally when I bought it, it was a knife that I had ordered from Amazon, and I think somebody pulled a bait and switch, because when I got the knife in, I'm going to put the knife in quotes, I opened the thing and it was a block of wood with 2 bolts attached to it, like taped around it to give it weight, or the box weight. And it was really weird because it was the only Civivi knife box that I saw that was plastic sealed, like professionally plastic sealed. And I don't even blame Amazon for it, really, because I think what happened is somebody probably bought the knife. Well, what I think, somebody bought the knife and pulled the knife out of the, the little taco pouch, replaced it with a block of wood and 2 large bolts, and then plastic sealed it, and then returned it to Amazon. That's what I'm thinking happened. And because Amazon received it and it looked like a professional, like it looked like a sealed box that never was opened, they're not going to check. The box didn't feel like it was too light. It had weight to it, like there was something in there. It looked like it was professionally sealed because they apparently, whoever did it had one of them machines where they can plastic wrap a box. And Amazon basically took the return, probably refunded the person, and put it back in the inventory. And I was just the lucky fella that ended up grabbing that, or that they ended up picking that box for. The video is still up. Let me look at it. I can't remember the name of it, but it had to do with Civivi. There were 3 knives. That was one of them. There was a Wingman. The Anaki was the one that they pulled the switch on, and I forgot what the other one was. Klingman, I think. And thankfully, like, I was recording all of this because I was recording an unboxing video, and I talked to Amazon. I sent them all the files like, hey, this ain't right. I was kind of pissed. I sent them photos and all this. And thankfully they were like, okay, yeah, that's not good. And they had reshipped me out the knife that I wanted. So that was cool of Amazon. Amazon took care of me in that regard. So like I said, I have no hard feelings to Amazon about it. Oh yeah, I make sure all my I actually record all my unboxings unless it's like a very inexpensive knife or whatever. Well, depending on what it is, sometimes I might have a few non-expensive knives in one box, and I'll record it anyway, just because there's a few knives in there. Oh, they done beat feet around me. I don't see the mail though. Where's the buck? See the dope. There's a buck. He's moving pretty fast though. Yeah, yeah, it's the same buck. He's got that goofy antler. It looks like a goofy antler. Ah, he's over the ridge. Okay, not gonna worry about it. There's something I want to grab around here anyway. Some guy got 3 rocks instead of a GPU the other day. Oh shit. It's getting bad. Or it's been bad. I shouldn't say it's getting bad. It's been bad. If anything, it's getting worse. People pulling this stupid bait and switch thing. All I can hope is that by me just, you know, not just returning it myself, because I'm pretty sure I could have just returned it myself and whatever. No, I wanted to make sure they were aware of what's going on. I wanted to make sure that Amazon was aware that I'm pretty sure they already were, but you know, it was just another instance of it happening. The more examples they have of it, I'm hoping the more or the easier it will be for them to catch shit like that in the future. Cheap ass thieves. I had a problem with a microwave where they, you know, I had a problem with a microwave, pretty expensive microwave, like $150. I ran into some issues with it and, you know, contacted the manufacturer, you know, figured warranty, repair or replace, no big deal. They had a few questions and, they even asked that I take video because it was making some weird noise. And when every time you used it, it would make a clanking. And I was like, this ain't right. Something's going to break or something weird's going on. And for a while, I didn't hear back. And I thought, well, that kind of sucks. Maybe they just either ignored it or I don't know. I haven't heard back. I was expecting them to either have me send it in to get it fixed, which I was prepared to do. I figured that's, you know, normally what they'll do during a, you know, for a warranty thing, or they'd contact me with something else, you know. Instead, I found out they sent me a check for the amount of the microwave, and they just gave me a check for the amount of the microwave, and I was reimbursed for the cost of it. Depending on the issue and how much trouble and how much it costs to ship stuff back and forth, doesn't entirely surprise me. Excuse me. I got the burps today. No, they didn't even ask for the microwave back. They literally, like, I haven't heard from them in like weeks, and I'm like, did they forget about me? And I was like, I was starting to get a little irritated. I was like, you know, at least fix or replace this thing. I'm gonna have to buy another freaking microwave. Next thing you know, I got this. At first, I didn't know what it was. I was like, why did I get this check? And I realized who it was from. I'm like, oh, no shit. Okay. And then another quick look, and I realized it was for the amount that I paid for it. I mean, it would have been nice to let me know what was going on, but I'm not going to really complain. All right. Got a stand. Got that. Let's see what else we can unlock. I want to do some hunting. Let's go over here. We got a lodge. We can open. We got a lodge over there. We got a lodge over here. Oh, shit. I have choices to make. I can go here. Okay, so if I go there, I'll have to walk all the way back here. Or I can teleport here and go, or fast travel here and go there. I'm just fucking the Minimart. Oh, wait. I gotta be at an outpost to change the time. I've just been doing a lot of running around. I haven't been doing much hunting. I don't know this map all that well, so I don't know where a lot of the patterns, animal patterns are and things like that. Usually when I hit a map for the first time, and I'm still really new at this map, most of the time is spent running everywhere and just unlocking stuff. Because the sooner I unlock everything, the easier it makes the rest of the hunting here go, because I can just fast travel to places that are close to, you know, hot spots, things like that. So I'll usually spend a good several hours just running around a map, exploring everything. Sometimes I'll be doing quests in single player. This one's multiplayer, so yeah, sometimes they make it a real battle to get either to get certain things warranty repaired or replaced. Knowing how things are on the back, how things can be on the back end, I don't complain too much, because I know that there's a lot of people that try to take advantage of companies in that way. If I ran a company, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to be taken advantage of either. At the same time, some of the circles they make you run, you know, some of the hoops they make you run through are really, really irritating as a customer. I can just see both sides of it. Boss, how you doing? Is your friend how's 2026 treating you? Or should I just stop the clock and say fuck it? I'm just gonna sit. I don't know if I want to sit here in 2025 though. This year is pretty silly as well. Can I sit between 2025 and 2026 and just hop a squat? Can I do that? I'll just stay at 2025 and a half. Pretty chill so far. I would hope so. It's only been a day for you, or a few hours for you. I don't know at what point you hit 2026. I still have. What time is it? My time. It's 3:41 Central Standard Time, and I'm in Central Standard Time, so I still got a bit yet. I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight yet or not. Kind of depends on how I feel. Like I had planned on taking either tonight or tomorrow night off. I was just streaming earlier in the day because I said screw it. You know, I felt like playing a game. I actually had some time to futz around in here. I just figured I'd turn my stream on. All right. It is really, really raining. Isn't this Scotland? We're supposed to be Scotland? Explain a lot of the rain. Here it rains a lot. I've never been, so I could not say from experience. Tired of 2026 already. Just go next. Already? That didn't take long. It's not looking good from my viewpoint already, because one of the biggest news things that I saw end of this year were all the new tax hikes that certain governor was trying to put through, or did put through. Great. That's all I need. If it wasn't for my job, I would have left this state a long time ago. Probably moved to, like, I don't know, Arizona or Texas. The state that I reside in is just stupid. Say, I'm not even seeing much in the way of tracks. Oh, we got some tracks here. The hell rusting spot is this? Woodcocks. Seems redundant. Me? I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Central Standard Time. I also would not be caught dead in California. Hell, I don't like it where I don't like the state I'm in currently. I would not be caught dead in California. Or New York for that matter. Ideally, I would have a nice quiet ranch, a lot of land around me, a rocking chair on the back porch where I can rest my rifle, hunt from my back porch without anybody else batting an eye. I have my own gun range in the back. Not have to worry about shit. I seem to have, there seems to be quite a big mix of people that show up for the stream. A lot of people from Australia, which is surprising and cool all at the same time. I think I remember somebody saying hi from Sweden too. I love it when other countries like show up and say hi. It's almost like I'm getting, you know, it's almost like traveling. Need to bump into other people, different countries. Oh, okay, birds. As I say, I thought I was gonna get run over by a herd or something. A lot of birds on this map. Relentless, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You kidding me? I want Hickok to adopt me. I would call him daddy. Hickok's awesome. I mean, I can't imagine being able to open my, like, oh, I don't know if it's like right in his backyard, but being able to just walk several yards or whatever, just be on your land and have the type of shooting range he has set up. That would be awesome. Same with, although Demolition Ranch, I don't know how he had his own spot as well. It's just it would be fun. It'd probably be a lot more expensive because I'd be going through a lot more ammo, but still it'd be fun as hell. Because as it stands, it takes me just almost 2 hours to get to the closest like outdoor ranch that's available to me. 2-hour highway drive. I've got some indoor places near me, but I'm not that fond of indoor ranges. He retired. I don't think he sold it. He retired from YouTube, from doing content. I think he still does appearances now and then, maybe on other channels and stuff, but he retired. Being able to retire like that, he's a young dude. But he also had a very good veterinary business, very big veterinary business, from what I understand. Beautiful family. I loved his videos. I just seemed like a really cool guy. I've mentioned it before. I would have loved to have a gun channel, but A, expensive. B, where am I going to shoot? If I wanted to make content for a gun channel, I'd have to spend a shit ton of money and pretty much spend a day or two, get a hotel room, spend a day or two at the closest outdoor shooting range and hope they let me record and get as much content as possible, as much as I can in those, in that day or two. Yeah, he owns a business as well, Bunker Branding, and yeah, the vet business was it. Well, the vet business was his dad's, yeah. But he was also he was a vet himself, so. All right, well, I got this. So, oh, I need more spray. I was gonna change the hour. Almost forgot. Let's buy. Where is it? Oh, I forgot. I can buy game feeders now and shit. That stays wonderful. No, I need consumables. Scent eliminator. Bought in packs of 10. Sweet. And we're gonna change the time. We'll hit this early in the morning. Well, a lot of people just like doing what they do. I think Demolition Ranch, Matt, just want to be able to spend a lot more time with his family and stuff. Because he did a lot of shit. He did a lot of videos and stuff, and that takes a lot of time. It takes a tremendous amount of time. The sheer volume of the stuff that he did, and the type of stuff that he did, and money. Granted, he was making money. But, I mean, still, it's just time, resources, all that other stuff. Buddy! Happy New Year. I still gotta wait a while, but Happy New Year to you. Everybody's time traveling ahead. I'm trying to stop time from happening. Or at least have it stop midway through. But yeah, I think he wanted to be able to spend more time with his family and stuff like that, which is freaking awesome. More power to him. I was just sad to know. No new videos are really going to be coming out. That was my thing. Oh shit, that's crap. I just have to run back the entire way. Poopsicle. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Maybe I'll find those fallow. It's only 250. Oh, it's only 250. Yeah, it's. Oh, so I'm ahead of you because it's 3:52 my time. So I'm ahead of you. And I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. With this early stream, I'm just going. And I realized that I could use a snack, and I didn't grab anything. If I'm lucky, I think I've shot. Well, no, I think I've shot one thing. Otherwise, all I've been doing is running back and forth and unveiling areas of the map. Chatting with you guys, which is freaking awesome. You're Canadian. Ah, so you're always behind. I wasn't even sure I was going to stream this today. I was like, I just want to play a game. It's the first time in a while that I was been able to do something like during the day. Relax. I was like, I'm just gonna play a game, and then I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play, and so I want to relax. I'll turn this on, Then as I'm turning this on, I was like, ah, screw it. I'll put my stream on and see what happens. I used to do 2 streams a day when COVID hit because there was nothing else really to do. If you watch my earlier streams, I was even contemplating replaying some old stuff. Like the very first game I ever played was Resident Evil, or the very first game I ever streamed, I'm sorry, was Resident Evil 7. I did Resident Evil 7. What was the other ones? Resident Evil 7. Evil something. Not Evil Dead. Shoot, what was that called? I forgot now. There were 2 games in the series. They're actually pretty good. God damn it. What was that called? This is actually pretty relaxing. I love the look. I mean, it's not a new game by any means. It's actually getting pretty old. But I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I still think it's probably the best hunting game out there. In terms of like hunting simulation. I know there are a few other hunting games, but I was talking about it before that they seem kind of, all the other ones that I've tried playing seem kind of like arcadey or video gamey, where this is probably more simulation. I mean, yeah, it's got video gamey things to it, but no, I'm not trying to, well, shit, I was gonna say I'm not trying to rack up a high score. At the same time, I'm trying to hunt the biggest game possible, but I think you know what I mean. Evil Within, thank you, Sirens. Yeah, Evil Within 1 and 2. I think it was Resident Evil 7, Evil Within 1 or 2, or 1 and 2. I'm trying to remember what else. I started playing horror games because I know a lot of friends of mine enjoyed watching horror games. So that's why I started doing that. And I started streaming on Twitch. Originally, I streamed on Twitch, and then what I would do is then I would export my VODs to YouTube. Because I realized that Twitch only kept, your VODs for a certain amount of time, unless I think you were part of their program or something. So I'd export everything to YouTube. The only thing I didn't like about that is that took a lot of extra time, especially depending on how long I streamed. And they were never as good quality as the stream itself. I tried playing Witcher 3. I couldn't get into it. And I'm not saying that it's a bad game. There's a couple games like that a lot of people really wanted to watch me play. Witcher 3 I tried playing, and then I would eventually just get bored. And then yeah, unless you're a partner, they don't keep them. And then the other one that a lot of people really liked, but I just got bored with it, was Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it was 2 or 3. I don't know. One of them had 2 and one of them had 3 in it. I can't remember. But I'd get to a certain point in the beginning, and then I would just be like, yeah, I want to play something else. And I don't think they were bad games. I don't know. Some games just don't click. That's pretty much it. I know a lot of people that love those games. And to be quite honest, those games would be something that I would have thought I would have really enjoyed. It's not that I didn't like it. I just got bored. Which is kind of interesting because I tried streaming it. I'm pretty sure I had 1 or 2 streams of both. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't think I streamed The Witcher at all. Usually, if I'm streaming a game, I stay more interested in it because there's a lot more interaction with you guys. And there's only been a handful of games that I've streamed that I didn't finish for one reason or another. Usually because I got bored with it. And one thing that I'm always going to do, like I don't mind experimenting, checking out new games and stuff like that. I love to you know, find new games, play new games and things. But I'm not going to force myself to play a game on stream that I'm going to contradict myself in a minute. If I'm bored with a game or seriously dislike a game, I'm not going to continue to play it on stream. Because it'll obviously show if I'm really bored. There's only one game I've ever hate played. And that was, I believe it was called Callisto. That's the only game I ever hate played. But yeah, if I don't like a game, and you know, I probably more than likely not going to stream it or continue streaming it, because it's not fun for me, and if it's not fun for me, it generally doesn't end up becoming really fun for anybody watching. Callisto Protocol, I think that was called. It made me want to punch things. I just thought it was terrible. First of all, there were issues with it on launch. It cost me $80. And unfortunately, when I gave it a shot, I passed the 2-hour window. I couldn't return it. The combat I thought was horrible. The only thing nice about it was maybe graphics wise, it was okay. The story was eh. But I got... I had the mindset at the time, like, I paid $80 for this fucker. I can't return it. I'm finishing it. I'm going to get my $80 damn worth. And so I hate played it. And the funny thing is it was a horror game. And you could tell, well, first of all, yeah, I'm ragging on it the whole damn time that I'm playing this game. I'm ragging on it the whole time. But it's supposed to be a horror game, like, you know, along the lines of like Dead Space and such. And I wasn't scared in the least. Maybe there were a couple jump scares, but it wasn't, a lot of times it wasn't even like, jump scare, oh my god. It was more like, jump scare, eat all the bullets, you sons of bitches. Like nothing scary. Like it wasn't fighting bosses. I was fighting the controls. The controls were the biggest boss in the game. I just thought the combat, the way they did combat was just horrible. I hated it. Eventually I got used to it and figured it out, but it still sucked. Yeah. It wasn't just worse Dead Space. It's an insult to really compare it to Dead Space. I feel bad for Dead Space that people would compare it to it. It's like it's an insult to Dead Space and it's rude. I liked Dead Space. I played the what do you call that? Good God, I'm losing all my words. The remake. Because I never played Dead Space before, but I got the remake and played that, and wow, that was pretty damn cool. Scared the fuck out of me, but it's pretty cool. Oh my God, Mama Gamer, how you doing? Happy New Year. Did I ever do Resident? Yes, the first game I ever streamed was Resident Evil 7. I played the original Resident Evil, like the original. Holy crap, that's horrible acting, cutscene, you know, full motion video cutscene Resident Evil. Loved it. I've played a lot of the Resident Evils. I haven't played all of them. I'll admit to that. Thanks for coming by. I'm just doing a random early stream because I figured I got a chance to finally play a game during the day. Might as well turn on OBS. Now I'm going to do a relaxing hunt. For so far, all I've done is shoot a pig. Just been walking. Walking Simulator 3000. But yeah, Resident Evil 7 was amazing because it brought me back to, like, after a certain point, the other Resident Evils were like somewhat actiony. They weren't really scary. Resident Evil 7 brought the scare back in spades, and they did a fantastic job of it. 8 wasn't as scary, I don't think, as 7, except for one part. Freaking baby. Son of a bitch. That part was horrifying. Also, they really got to stop using mannequins as horror tropes, because I fucking hate mannequins. But it was still pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Well, thank you, Mama Gamer. Appreciate it. But yeah, I played a few. I still think probably the scariest game I've ever played, but I can't find it anymore, or at least I don't think I can find it. I'll have to see if I can. And if I can find it, I'll probably promptly make sure I forget where I found it, because I still believe one of the scariest games I've ever played was Fatal Frame. The original Fatal Frame. That was one of the games that, like, I've told you guys how I enjoy streaming because I enjoy interacting with you guys. It's like having you guys all around me while I'm playing a video game. You're all watching me and being, well, that's essentially what you are doing. But back when I played Fatal Frame, that was one of the games that I was living with a bunch of friends in a house, renting a room in a house with a few friends, and there was always that, you play the game. No, you play the game. You play the game. Okay, fine. I'll play the freaking game. And you get the game running on the PlayStation, giant screen TV, which is essentially back in the day was like a giant piece of furniture. And I'd be sitting on the floor while all my friends were like all huddled up on a couch behind me, all watching me play. And it was only me playing, but they were all a part of it. And eventually what would happen is that I would scream, and then everybody behind me would scream, or somebody behind me would scream, I would scream, somebody would soil themselves. It was fun. It was a fun time. But streaming kind of brings that back a little bit, because you guys are around interacting with me. I was also walking the wrong direction. You guys are interacting with me as I'm fumbling around in video games, being stupid. Caboose! Yes, I am on early. I'm on too early. Excuse me. Oh, crap. That's why I enjoy streaming so much. Because it reminds me of those days where all my friends are pissing themselves behind me while I was playing horror games. But Fatal Frame was a big one. That was, I still believe, a lot of people believe that that's still one of the scariest games ever made. Amnesia the Bunker. I haven't played that. There, I do have, I kind of have like a relatively hard set rule when it comes to scary games. Because I won't just play any scary game. One of my big things is give me at least a chance to kind of defend myself. It doesn't have to be like Doom the Dark Ages where I'm like super powered running around just machine gunning everything to death. But give me a chance to kind of defend myself. I'm not a big fan of those games where, you know, it's a spooky game and all you got is a pair of pants. You know, all you can do is run and hide and hope nothing hears you as you tinkle down a leg of your pants. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm more of a fan of give me a chance to at least defend myself a little bit. You know, even if it's a freaking chef's knife or something, at least give me a chance. Like if I have to run, yeah, okay, I'll run, but at least let me stab it in the knee so I can get some distance or something. So usually I won't. I stay away from from horror games where the whole purpose is to like avoid everything, not be heard, hide in a bucket, and hope everything doesn't catch you because you have the defensive capability of a turnip. Although there is one game that I really, really like. Again, well, even Alien Isolation, you had a chance. And I did play that. I did stream that. So no Deadly Night. No. Hell no. I'm old. I don't need to die on stream due to a heart attack. But I again, I will contradict myself here. There was a game that is still what I thought was a super fantastic game. And all due to the story. I thought it was an amazing story because it really made me think. And I'm not talking about like thinking in a puzzle way, you know, like trying to figure out a puzzle, although there were puzzles. But it really made me think about things like life, shit, in general. And that was Soma. Soma was such an amazing game, and there is no fighting back in Soma. That is, you hide and you fucking run, which normally I would have avoided. I don't even know why I don't even know how I got into playing that game. Normally, like I said, again, normally I would have avoided it, you know, completely. Somehow I got talked into it or whatever, and I'm glad I played that one. Because, again, the story in it, and I'm not going to say anything about the story, you just have to play it yourself or watch. Because it's such a good story. And really, it does make you think about things. Have you played Soma? Have Crimson, how you doing? Someone said Crimson can always sense when I mention a horror game, because you know when was it Reanimal comes out? You're currently on the list for being my partner in that game, Crimson. Regardless of how much streaming you do. Never played it, didn't even remember that you had. Play it, stream it. Again, as much as I hated the fact that I could not fight back in that game, I freaking loved that game. The story to that game is what drove me to finish it. Because again, I would have just said, fuck this game, eat a dick. I'm going to go play some freaking Korean dating game. But no, I stuck with it because that story hooked me. And I'm glad I finished it. Because the shit you think about after that. Or at least for me, that's what it did. I mean, the shit I started thinking about. And it hurts because I want to say stuff, but I really can't. If you're going to enjoy the game, I really can't say anything about it. You never pay attention to the story, but you love horror. See, this is one where you want to pay attention to the story. This is definitely one where you know, it's got its scares. It's got its, you know, it's got its horror elements and stuff like that, but you really want to pay attention to the story. And it takes place underwater. So if you're not big of things like underwater, which I know is the entirety of being underwater is just one huge horror thing for a lot of people. There you go. That's another thing. Although I thought you played Subnautica. Oh yeah, Crimson. I will prepare for the deafening. I forgot when Reanimal's supposed to come out, but how long have I been playing this hunting game? I've only shot one pig. Oh, torching yourself with Subnautica wasn't enough. Torture yourself with Soma. If I can recommend anything, that's one big recommendation. Soma. Almost any of the Fatal Frames. I don't. Which Fatal Frame did I stream? I know I streamed one Fatal Frame. I can't remember the name of it. Because I streamed it, enjoyed it. Fuck it, not gonna play another one. There you go. You guys can hold hands while she plays. far as top ones, Resident Evil 7, again, that was my first horror game that I streamed. I love how they went back to it, to the horror being the focus of the game and not so much the action. Resident Evil 8 was good, but it's like the protagonist learned how to fight, so you know he was able to fight much better, but that kind of lessened the horror aspect of it, with a few exceptions, or a few parts to it that are exceptions. Like I said, fuck that baby. Evil Within 1 was okay. Evil Within 2 was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Alien Isolation was good. Never playing that again. I still can't believe Caboose played it twice. Hopefully Requiem is good in February. Mike dropped, how you doing? Mike dropped, if you want in, feel free to hop in. I was just streaming something random. I have no idea how long I'm streaming. Probably for another hour, and judging by the time, maybe another hour and 45 minutes. Oh, crap. Alien Isolation 2 is coming out. Caboose! Are you going to be playing Alien Isolation 2? You haven't even gotten a coffee yet. I've already had several. Oh, yeah, okay. We were mad at you because you played it on Twitch and you never exported the video or the VODs. So you had to play it twice to stream it, so that way we had record of you hiding in every locker. I'm pretty sure you hid in every locker. I think you were locker testing. But for all your frights and stuff, Caboose, you freaking killed it. You killed that game. So don't sell yourself short on that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot something soon. I have been uncovering a lot of this map, but I'm getting itchy. And I'm not set up for ducks. And this place has a lot of ducks. What are you gonna do Alien Isolation 2 though? I'm looking forward to Reanimal Alien Isolation 2 now. And the one game I can never remember the name of, except for the 0 part. I keep forgetting the name of that damn game. Something 0 something. I'm totally playing a walking simulator right now. I've been doing nothing but running around and uncovering shit. Because I've been chatting and scaring everything away. I am the monster now. Yay. Wasn't there a game where you... Well, no, there's Dead by Daylight, but no, I was thinking another one. Oh, I'm thinking something along the... I thought it was like a dungeon type crawler game, except you played the monsters and you set your dungeon up with traps and a whole bunch of monsters, and then computer generated heroes and try to make it through. That's the thing I'm thinking of. You might do an Alien Isolation 2. Hard to say because because of all the sweating. See, you know what? See, I scared another family deer. Outlast Trials. People have mentioned Outlast Trials. I would play Outlast Trials. The only problem is I don't really have anybody to play with. I would have to drug Caboose in order to probably play that one with me. Crimson probably would. I would have to turn down my headset volume because I'd probably die. I don't even know completely what Outlast Trials is all about. Other than I think you go in as a team and you're supposed to like do tasks. See what I mean? I would have to hit Caboose with a dart gun. And actually have a real life Outlast Trials in order to get him to play Outlast Trials. Then maybe Caboose might play. But I'm all out of dart. I'm all out of tranquilizers. Used them all up. I'm totally out of chloroform. Hey, Caboose, does this cloth smell like chloroform to you? Okay, maybe I should equip for ducks, because that's all I've heard, pretty much. I mean, I've shot... Oh, wait, no. I took... Oh, no, I took a pot shot at a fallow deer and missed it. Never mind. I've only harvested, I think, just... Oh, no, I did harvest a fallow deer. One deer and one piggy. That was pretty much it. Everything else I keep spooking away. No, you don't want to play it, Crimson? Outlast Trials? You're like, eh. I can't even get Caboose to play Dead by Daylight with me anymore, only because I was the alien one time. Or twice. Maybe 3 times. Not interested? It's either the alien or the clown, and then Caboose is pretty much, I'm done. I used to hate clowns myself, but now I don't know. They don't bug me so much. Mannequins, though, can suck it. I played the alien twice and the clown. I just don't like clown. It went from clowns. For me, clowns were once a fear, and now it's more like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't fear the clowns. I more dislike the clowns. To whereas I normally, like in video games, I might have run away from clowns. And I've switched from running away to possibly chasing with a hammer. Mannequins continue to spook the crap out of me because they just stand there. They stand there silently judging you. And then sometimes the video game devs decide we're going to make them chase you when you're not looking. I don't know who came up with that idea, but somebody watched way too much of Doctor Who. Great, I'm gonna spook this guy again because he's always facing me or presenting, but again, really, let me put on some special parfum. You got the trials on wish list, but no, you've played Outlast. I've never played Outlast. Again, that whole like, all I can do is take pictures of things. This is going to be a really bad shot. Better shot. I think I hit his shoulder. Let's put it this way. I will talk to management and get the mannequin in, in my cubicle. No! Caboose and I work together. So if Caboose says they're going to put a mannequin in my cubicle, there's a good chance he might, that a mannequin might appear in my cubicle. And then there will be some HR involvement. Why is that worker beating on a mannequin? I don't know. All we heard was screaming. Next thing you know, a mannequin head flying. If I came into the office and saw a mannequin sitting at my desk, I would just turn around and go home. Like, nope, not today. Whatever's broken is going to stay broken for another day. Not bad. Hey, finally got that guy. Shit. What? What? Oh, it's a duck. gonna put an anti-mannequin zone around my cubicle. I don't know what it is. They're just very unsettling. Just standing there. Posed. Like they're waiting for something to happen. Or waiting for you to do something. I swear they move when you're not looking. I should get one just for target practice. Yeah, never played Outlast, never played Outlast 2. 'Cause, wait, don't you have don't you have to walk around with like a video camera for night vision and then hope you can find batteries? Because apparently nobody knows how to make batteries in that world. Because they all last all of like 5 minutes, if that. If I remember correctly, I don't know, I've never played it. Alien Isolation, I don't think it was like as scary. It was just more, it was just a lot of tension. And after a point for me, it became after a point, it became more of like, will you finally just go away? What can I do? What can I do to make you go away so I can move on and get out of this locker? This locker smells like caboose. Pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure Caboose lived in this locker for like the last month. Alien Isolation was butt clench the game. I want to submit your playthrough to the devs so that way maybe like an Alien Isolation 2, I want to be able to like hide in the locker and see something inside like Caboose was here. So I'm pretty sure about 95% of your playthrough was in a locker. You start moving in. One of the lockers has a lamp, a little reading table. Mini fridge. There are a few times, I'm trying to think of the scariest games that I've played. And like I said, there's Resident Evil 7, there was Fatal Frame. There was a few times some of these games made me like get a butt Charlie horse. Those aren't fun. Pull a butt muscle. Yeah, Caboose was here. Could be a replacement for the trigonometry homework. Exactly. Or it'd be funny if you had like solved it, the trigonometry homework, and just signed the answer. Most of my playthrough was me complaining that the damn alien wouldn't go away. Oh, it was fun. I'm pretty sure most of my chat loves to see me get frustrated, if anything. Either scared and frustrated or waiting for me to get a Charlie horse in my anus. Off, thank you. Yay! Why does this place look like a mess? Nobody does that to a grill. I can't really think of another horror game that I'm like really like psyched to play because I get the urge every now and then. The only game that comes to mind right now is Reanimal. I've played a few horror indie games. They've been kind of fun. Well, I think too many horror indie games rely too heavily on jump scares though. All right, so we opened that up. Now we got to go all the way over to, well, I don't know where. There's so many places to open up. I should just grab a four-wheeler. Oh, we can go here. I want to find some place that doesn't have 20 billion ducks. I can hunt something. I know there's supposed to be a Jurassic Park. Isn't there supposed to be a Jurassic horror game? That reminds me of Aliens, though. I don't know. At least from what I've seen very little of, kind of reminded me of Alien Isolation. I'd probably end up swearing a lot of dinosaurs. There was one horror game that somebody wanted me to play, something like House of Dolls or something. I'm like, no. Fuck dolls. I like dolls less than I like mannequins. Dead Space was great. I did do the I was talking about it before. I did do the remake for Dead Space, and that was really good. Were they doing any other remakes, or is it just that one? Dollmare, that's it, Mama Gamer. Hell no! I don't like dolls as it is. A whole game centered around dolls can eat it. Wait, was that? Or am I thinking of a different one? I don't know. There was an anomaly one, and I do like anomaly games. What? Okay, now I gotta look. Hold on. We'll just stand there in the rain. There was a doll game that some people mentioned. Maybe it might be the same game. But they said it was kind of like an anomaly game. And the anomaly aspect is like possibly might override my hatred for dolls. I gotta look up what Dollmare is though. I don't know if it was Dollmare or something else. Ah, shit, it was Dollmare. Okay. It's $3? Okay, so it is an anomaly game. You gotta see the doll is borked in it. Okay, fine. Wait, what? What do you mean? It's part of a what? How do I have part of a bundle? Wait, complete my collection. What did I get gifted something that I wasn't aware of? Is it saying complete my bundle info? What part of oh, Order 13. I liked Order 13 because kitty. Okay, fine. So it was part of an Order 13 bundle. Fine. No, I don't want to buy it twice. Move. Okay. Then making sure my certain things don't show up on screen. Okay, it's in my cart. I have Dollmare in my cart. I might do that one. Don't get the deer call confused with the Sasquatch mating call. Yeah. Only did that once. Never again. Sasquatch still doesn't text me back. Rude. No, it won't rebuy Order 13. It's actually discounted even more. It's on sale for like $3, but if you buy it through the bundle, it's like $2.50 something. Woohoo! Saving money. To buy more knives. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be following this marker. How are you doing, Brian? Yeah, I heard that scream. What the fuck was that? Where are you? Oh, hi. You're right on the road. And there's your ass. Because as soon... oh. That one did not run far at all. It was a doe. Not gonna be big, or not gonna be much. Death Ground is another one apparently. That what? Death Ground. That sounds like a wholesome family entertainment thing. All for wholesome family fucking entertainment. New arrivals. You're gonna make me look this up too now. Hold on. Death Ground. Multiplayer dino horror? Co-op horror game that throws you into a desperate fight for survival against deadly dinosaurs. Run, hide, and work together to complete missions. And hopefully don't get caught while sitting on a toilet. That's probably my greatest fear, is I'm going to end up dead because I'm trying to take a dump during an apocalypse. It'll be the one moment a zombie finds me. I should work on my cardio. Did I get a stream notification? Did what? I just randomly started streaming. I figured I was playing this game. Why not turn my OBS on? Normally I don't stream at this time, but I mentioned I was going to do an earlier stream sooner or later during this vacation. Oh, Steam notification. I don't know. Did I? I got some invites from people I don't know. But I don't see a Steam notification. Accidentally opened my Discord. Somebody's patting a very large cat on the belly. He's a cute kitty. Where's my Steam stuff? I didn't see a Steam notification. Were you trying to join in or something? If you were trying to join in, I didn't see it. I think you should. I think I have it open to friends. You could just like hop in if you really wanted to. Oh shit. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I said it was in my cart so that way I can promptly forget it was in my cart and hopefully everybody else would forget about it. What do you think I said it was in my cart? I was like, yeah, I put it in my cart where I will promptly forget about it for the next several months. And hopefully never play it. Well, thank you. I didn't see the notification, but thank you. Kinda. Jerk. Crap, damn it. You have a ridiculous fear of dinosaurs? Oh, say, I always thought dinosaurs were cool as hell. When Jurassic Park played, I cheered for the dinosaurs. I was like, get them. Get them good. Be sure to chew. You don't want to choke on anything. What's happening with my Steam account now? It's being weird. Stop it. Stop. Just do what I want you to do. God damn it. Oh, now I get the notification. Steam, you lazy son of a... All right. You like to be scared with friends, but cannot do solo spoopy. Like, I just realized that I think I might have accidentally hit my mic. What did you hear me last say? I like spoopy games because I like hearing Caboose run around uttering Caboose-isms. I still think one of the funniest moments was when we were playing what's the one with the talking heads again? I'm horrible with names, you know that. My memory sucks. The little robots with the yappy heads. That still one of my favorite clips from that game was, yeah, Repo. One of my favorite clips from that game was, I remember I was hiding in a shelf. I hear Crimson scream, and I guess Crimson went hiding. And then Caboose runs past me, swearing like it was going out of style. And the whole, like, racing past me, like, you can hear the swearing get louder. He passes and then off into the distance as he keeps running, doesn't stop. And I just about died laughing. I know we got a clip of it somewhere, but that was like the best thing. As far as playing horror games solo, it wasn't until after I started streaming that I really started enjoying horror games. Like, normally you couldn't get me to play a horror game. I've played Resident Evil 1. I've played, like, I think up to 3 maybe on my own before I started streaming. I've played Silent Hill 1 and 2, I believe. Maybe 3. And that was it for horror games. Generally, I stayed away from them. Scared the crap out of me. But it wasn't until I started streaming and having you guys, like, in my ear and, or, well, in my eye, chatting it up and stuff like that, that I really started enjoying playing horror games solo. And I have to admit, there is a rush. There is kind of, I do get a neat rush when I'm able to actually complete a game like that I really like. I mean, if I dislike the game, you know, it doesn't matter. But there was a really cool rush that I would get from completing some horror games. There's the butt again. That I really developed a taste for some of them. Like the Resident Evils, Dead Space, which was fantastic. Soma, which I'll say is probably one of my favorites. I'll never play it again, but still one of my favorites because of the story. God, I'm not going to be able to avoid this thing's butt. He's eating. Normally you don't shoot uphill, but I don't have much of a choice in this matter. Ah, shit. If I whistle, he's going to turn for a split second. I don't want to whistle. But yeah, there's a rush that I would get from completing a game and knowing that I survived something that I would have totally avoided before. I not only got through, I persevered, beat it, got the credits, hopefully got a decent ending that I admittedly really liked. Getting better shot. Oh, you cockbag. You had to turn. And yeah, he saw me. Oh, nope. Yep, he bolted. You fucker. The We Create stuff are great. Not too long horror games I might enjoy. I think I've heard of those. Is that the one where it's like a bunch of games, you just choose one and you play it, or were they all like separate games? I know there was a bunch of indie games that were really popular. They were rather short. I think I played a couple of them. I think Jacksepticeye was playing a lot of those, but they weren't all in like one bundle. I'll check some of them out. Now we got to figure out where this guy went. I was headed somewhere and got completely distracted by shit. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go here. How did I end up going in the never mind. I just started going the completely opposite direction of where I wanted to go. ISM is a great game. ISM. Ending was a little unnecessarily long. I will check it out too. If anybody feel free to suggest that. This is how I learn about new games, because I don't watch enough game news. I always end up getting distracted by something else and forgetting. Like, I still haven't watched all the stuff from the last Gamer Awards. I know there was a lot of like neat stuff supposedly coming out. I still haven't seen it or watched it. Hi, remember me? You shit. Gotcha. Was that? Oh, I thought it was standing on another one.
In sound mind.
I will have to take a look. Somebody put something in Discord, because you know my memory. I'll never be able to track it down from the chat. Hey, I'm actually hunting things. Yay. Ooh, that was a gold? Really? I didn't think it was going to be. Because it was dinky. All right. Back to what I was trying to do before I forgot what I was doing. Uncovering more of the map. Thank you. This is why I like sniping in Battlefield 6. Except I don't fantasize eating the things I hit in Battlefield 6. At least I don't. I don't know about some of those other people. Right now I'm hungry for a burger. Okay, where's my... Oh, again. Oh, I was following this road. That's why I went the wrong direction. God damn it. I just immediately started following the road. Have I ever fallen asleep watching zombie game streams and then woke up to Barney singing, "I love you, you love..." I can see a need for therapy after that one. I don't even need the zombie stream, just the Barney song playing. That's not something I want to wake up to. Nightmare House, Days Without Incident are free. Sound Mine is 90% off at $3.49. That's pretty cool. How long is the sale going for? Isn't it still going to like the 5th or something? I still kind of want to try Arc Raiders, but I also worried that I'm just going to end up getting angry at it. Because I see a lot of people having fun in the game. But I also know that usually PvPvE games tend to make me angry. Because usually how it ends up with me playing PvPvE games is I'll be having fun. I'll be doing what I need to do. I'll get really close to extraction. And then somebody will be like, "Hi, friend, do you need any help?" And I'll be like, "Okay, you seem nice." And then he stabs me in the butt. And then I get angry. Son of a bitch. And then I'll keep falling for it every time. "Hi, friend, do you need any help?" I was like, maybe this guy will be the nice guy and actually help me. And then he'll stab me in the butt. Whole lot of butt stabbing going on. And then nobody texts me back afterwards. It's not about the streams doing well. It's just I see a lot of people having fun with them. So I get tempted, and it is on sale. So I'm like, do I buy arc raiders? Do I buy a knife? Not that I'd get a very good knife for like $30. I've still been rearranging all my shit. I finally filled up that big hard case of 90 knives. Thing weighs a ton. That's the thing, is it's one of those that, you never know. Hell, maybe I'll end up loving it and wanting to play it all the time. I don't know. Or I'll just get angry at it because everybody keeps stabbing me in the butthole. I'm really leery of it because a lot of times games like that, you kind of have to, like, it might have been different if I got into it right from the onset, because a lot of times games like that, if you don't get in on the onset, like at this point, like when the game's just finally released, you got everybody relatively on the same playing field. You know, everybody's trying to do their quests and stuff, or get all the good materials or shit or whatever you get in there. You don't have everybody like with the best shit yet, and a lot of times you'll find some really helpful people in the game because, you know, everybody's trying to complete stuff. But now it's been out for a while. Now you have people that have completed a lot of their shit. You've got people that have some really good stuff in the game, and, you know, high-end crap. And that's when people start getting a little, hey, there's a group of newbies over there. I can headshot each and every one of them before batting an eyelid. That's when things start getting really, really butt stabby. So I don't know how they work the servers, if people are put on, you know, I'm assuming from the sounds of it, doesn't matter what like level or equipment you got, you're all running around the same spots, which has me a little apprehensive. I don't know. I'm tempted. I just don't know if I want to commit yet. The sale doesn't hurt because the sale's making it more tempting. It doesn't matter to me how hot a game is. It just matters whether I'm going to enjoy it or not. Oh, God dang it. How come it took me forever to freaking ADS? Oh, well. It was a doe. Who cares what I play? Because I have fun. I'm not out there to be the, I mean, I enjoy it, I have fun, and that's why I play. I used to be pretty competitive and stuff like that, but then realized I was wasting my time with a lot of it. You just want my attention, don't you? Oh, that's the butt shot again. You coy little shit. I don't let that bother me. The amount of stuff, people are always going to find stuff to complain about. Regardless of what you do, you're always going to find people that are going to want to feel superior in some way or another. Whether it's, you know, by trying to shoot down videos or how you're playing a game or whatever. I'm old enough at this point where I can give a shit. Like you'd be surprised at how much weird shit I get in regards to the knife channel. It's a knife channel. I'm showing off pocket knives. And I still get weird comments.
Which reminds me, I have to shoot a video. Because I had one person, like, literally up and go, just like, you know, quit flicking the knife so much. Like, bitch, I flicked it like 20 times just reading that comment. But yeah, people will complain about the weirdest shit. Or how I'm a fool for liking one knife or disregarding another knife or this or that. It's a pocket knives. Not a competition. What's going on? Yeah, I know that. I know that's what a lot of it is. Being anonymous makes people let out a lot of weird shit. Wait, there was somebody in this session? Or is that one? Oh, no, that was when I accidentally had this, like, public, which I did not want. I was like, whoops. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter the type of stream. The video gaming stream, my knife channel. We're going to get weird shit. Although I have to admit, the knife community has been really, really good for the most part. I don't know what it is about people that with Spyderco too, but I think the Spyderco fans seem to be the most vocal. If you're streaming, putting videos out, you just gotta, one of those things you gotta realize that people are gonna be weird. I just stopped paying attention to the weird shit. Although admittedly, I kind of want to make a video, like I want to make a 3-minute short of just me flicking knives. After reading that comment, I wanted to make a 3-minute short, a full 3-minute short of just me reverse flicking knives open. I was thinking of doing it to music, but then I realized I'm not that talented. I'm going the wrong way again. Weirdo. Do I know what's going on with the Xbox version of this game? I've been stuck on the loading screen. I have no idea. Weirdo. I'm playing on the PC. Isn't there a way to, like, I thought there was a way to, like, verify files on the Xbox. Can't remember. That would be the first thing I check. Is to see if there's a way to re-verify the files or re-download the game. Or, yeah, unplug the Xbox and turn back. You'd be, it's a joke about turning stuff off and back on, but being in IT, the amount of shit that just mysteriously fixes. I mean, it's a legitimate troubleshooting technique. It really is. Sometimes something just doesn't load right. And everything else will work fine except for like one or two things. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a way to verify files on the Xbox. I can't remember. I have an Xbox. I don't use it. I bought it for my girlfriend, so it was for her to use, and I don't do anything on it. I have a PlayStation. I know you can verify files on that. I kind of figured you'd be able to do the same thing on the Xbox. I don't do anything with the Xbox simply because I have a PC, so most of the things that you have on Xbox, you'll get on PC. And I have Game Pass for the PC. And I got the Xbox for my girlfriend, so she had something to play because I don't want her playing on my PC because then she'll see all my porn. True story.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Because a lot of times they'll, you know, Xbox will be doing some weird maintenance or whatever. Somebody fell asleep, tripped over cable. That's my excuse for everything. Anytime anything breaks at work, somebody tripped over a cable. Oh, it happened after you went to your friend's house to play it there with him. That's weird. Yeah, I really couldn't say. I would just try either re-verifying the files or uninstalling and reinstalling the game and see if that does anything. Those would be the first things that I do. Stop yelling! I'm gonna shoot you. I was planning on letting you live, but now I'm gonna turn you into venison burger. If I can find you. Oh, what is that? That's, oh, it's a fox. It's a hard fox as opposed to a soft fox. Okay, never mind. I will continue in the direction that I was planning on going. Yeah, good luck on that. I was contemplating checking something else and I completely forgot I was going to check. Oh yeah, I was going to hop into Sons of the Forest and see if there was anything that, because it's been a while since I've played it. Can't remember how to do anything with it. And I've got roughly about an hour left. Maybe I'll just jump into that. I'll confuse everybody that comes into this channel looking for the Hunter Call of the Wild. They'll look at it and be like, that doesn't look like Hunter. Yeah, it's been a while. Last time I was in Sons of the Forest, I was in the middle of like building what I thought to be probably one of the safest little bases I could think of. You'll, yeah, I'll jump in. Let me unlock this, so I'll jump into Sons of the Forest and see what's up with that. Hopefully everything's okay, because I don't recall. Yeah, it should be installed. I don't recall uninstalling it. I want to unlock this cabin. I do like how they change things a bit with a lot of these later reserves. Like sometimes it's a campfire. Now I have to. Oh. Okay. Sometimes it's a fireplace, and it's all in the same reserve. Some of them are tents and not cabins. I like the variety change. Okay. So we unlocked that finally. Pretty sure that should have saved. Otherwise, I'm going to be very upset. Let's take a look at Sons of the Forest, because it's been a while since I've been in there, and I want to see what's up. So I'm going to hit that screen, because I don't know what's going to happen when I close this game. So we are going to exit this game. I'm going to open up Sons of the Forest, and then I've got to reset up my OBS, because bear in mind I'm really slow. Okay. So where is Sons of the Forest? Why can't I find my Sons of the Forest? I gotta fix my list of games here. Let's see, 5 Hearts Under One Roof. Flip Witch. Unicam Studio. Lust Epidemic 18+. There it is, Sons of the Forest. Got it. Okay. Let's start that puppy up. I just gotta wait for it to start up. Excuse me. Am I redirecting to another stream? No, I'm just using this. I'm not changing anything. I just put the Be Right Back screen up in case anything weird shows up on screen. So nothing's changing. I'm just changing the game and switching connections on OBS, and a certain Alexa needs to shut up in the background there. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so need to change that. So we got sound there. Need to change game capture. So we got the game. And then hopefully... And there's all my credit. That doesn't look the same. I don't remember that being a start screen for Sons of the Forest. When did that happen? I don't remember that at all. Oh, and crap. Was it single player or a multiplayer that I had this on? Okay. I'm gonna open single player. I'm gonna hit continue and see what happens. Custom day 62. Wow. I have not touched this in like a long time. That date can't be accurate. I could have sworn I was in there earlier than that. Or was it multiplayer? No, that's just okay. Well, I'll see what happens. Yeah, I haven't touched this in a while. And boop. I can't even. I don't even know what they've changed since I've been in this game. Yeah, the start screen is a lot different than I recall. I don't remember the start screen looking like that at all. I know some people that would pay to roll around in that. I might pay to roll around in that. I might have some coupons. You were making a treehouse base? I made, I don't know how to explain it. You'll see what if this is what I'm thinking of, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not a treehouse base. I remember at one point, I think me and my brother were making a waterfall base. This is more of a, I don't know what I'd call it. Yeah, I don't know what I'd call it. But you'll see, hopefully. If it'll load. I'm going to let this load up and I'm going to pee. I'll be right back. Okay. You can keep playing this game safe. Oh, no! I don't know if I had gold armor. Gold door and all Hell Cave progress has been reset. Well, shit. Ending of the game, if completed, has been reset. Son of a bitch. All note pickup items have been removed from... Really? Some parts of the terrain have been altered, which may affect my base. Uh-oh. Older structures may not have full functionality or access to the newest building features. To experience the full story and new cutscenes, we recommend starting a new game. Poopsicle. I thought I heard the game. I thought I heard the music ramp up right when I got to the bathroom, and then all I could think about was standing there with my dick in my hand going, this is how I die. Okay. So things might be a little goofy with this save. All right. So far, so good. You can see I have quite a lot of shit here. I can't remember what any of the buttons do. Why is nothing clicking? Okay. That's that button. I have a katana. That's the bang bang. Got my larder. Got my cot. Should I save now? We'll just new save. Yes. Yay.
Yeah, wow, the sensitivity got ramped up to, I don't know what the hell happened. Either that, I just don't remember. I had a door that this way. How do I open door? That's not it. That's nope, that's not it. That's, I hurt my door. Space buttons jump. That's no. No. Yes. No. Fuck. Okay. Options. Controls. How do I do the thing? Forward, back, crouch, drop, inventory, jump, lighter, reload, run, take, dismantle, utility, GPS tracker, blah, 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 push to talk, book. Right. I was hitting. What did it say? Left controls, crouch, drop, inventory, jump, left, right, run, E, take, dismantle. Oh, I don't want to dismantle. I just want to push a thing, like the door, or I could just walk through it. Okay, never mind. Whee! That was very short. Oh. Yeah, things changed a little bit. Okay. Well, yeah, there's my base. He's in the tux. I like them all dressed up. Well, yeah, you can see my base. Open the bag. How do I open the bag again? That's not it. That's not it. Crap, damn it. Inventory. Of course, it's I. Oop. Ooh, ramen. I'm just remembered. I'm hungry. I've got a lot of shit. Yay. Oh, yeah. I made you go after a shark. Yeah, I played this game quite a bit. Kinda, maybe, a little. Not too much. Hardly. Right. Hold on. Swing. Okay. Remember that. What's this? It's block. Really? Ah! I feel like chicken tonight. Like, I can't pick anything up because I'm loaded. All right, so yeah, this. Did Feathers used to do that before? I don't remember Feathers doing that at all. What? Okay. I switched to Sons of the Forest because I haven't been in here in a long time, and we are going to be doing a group, a co-op eventually. And I realized I haven't touched this in forever. There's my chair. Let's see. So I figured I'll take a peek, see if I can remember anything. I don't remember shit. This was the base that I built. And I don't remember running into a problem sliding down this line, but okay. My waifu. Hey, baby, how you doing? Miss you. Miss me? Yeah, she's loaded for bear also. And dressed to kill. Look at that booty. She's got 3 legs, but I'm a leg man, so it's okay. But yeah, this is kind of like where everything started. And then I was like, I don't want to die, so I built that. And that actually works out really well. Because then I just stand in the center and nothing's actually got to the point of where they've attacked that thing yet. I don't know if that's going to change now since the game's pretty much changed. I've got a lot of fresh water. I've got a drying rack thing. Yum. Yummy. And then I've got like fires. The winter kind of sucks, but I've got zip lines that lead out because I've got a lot of sticks that point outward because I've been attacked actually quite a lot. So as you can see, we have a perimeter. My brother helped me build this one. And there's a reason why I have the spikes pointing out and then pointing in. And that's because they get in, they get poked in the
pee-pee, and then they go, ow, my pee-pee, and then they back up and they get poked in the butt, and then they just sort of bounce back and forth and then die. And it works quite well, actually. They can walk in and then they get trapped in that trough. So yeah, that works. Oh, the fly trap swatter is hilarious. These? Yeah, that's funny. And then I made this as a kind of like, oh look, there's an entrance that's safe. Nope. That's a stick. And this took a while. This goes around the whole actually, we're not even done because I got to reinforce all those sticks back over there with more rocks. But yeah, they can walk in without getting hurt, but then they get trapped in the middle and then they get hurt a lot as they try to get back out of it. And then there are some spots that I started putting the fly swatter traps on. This is here just because this is Bob. He's my friend. We talk a lot. And to give you an idea of where we're at, let me see if I can get a good viewpoint, because anybody that's played this game might have a better, might know where on the island I am. But there is there's the boat I kept telling Crimson to swim to, and there's sharks there that don't like it when you get in the water. But yeah, this little cove here, give you an idea. There's a lot more birds than I remember. We got a little garden going over there because I eat a lot of weird things, get sick, and I need medicine. Zip lines, because that's how I actually transported a lot of the logs for building, was just zipping them down here. He's dressed in a tux because reasons. She's dressed in a swimsuit because other reasons. And yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. It kind of was like, the funny thing is I never played the first, but why is that on fire? I never played the first forest game. I only played this one. I don't know why. I tried playing Green Hell, but I kept dying because I'd scratch myself, get infected, and something would happen, and I'd die in like 5 minutes. I sucked at it. I would trip over something, break a leg. I'd eat something that was poisonous. I'd scratch myself and then freaking get an infection. No, this is not Call of the Wild. I switched to take a look at Sons of the Forest. Yeah, it was just a bad time overall in Green Hell. So I obviously stopped playing Green Hell. That's my axe. Here's my bow. And how much do I have in the handgun? I have no idea. Do I have any other weapons? Here's a grenade. I'll keep that in my pocket. Okay. I did. I had beaten the game. Obviously, because I was in early access, there was a lot that's changed, so they reset it. So as of now, technically I've beaten the game, and I haven't beaten the game. I've beaten the game in early access, got the story, ending and all that other stuff. But they've reset everything since then. There's that message that said like, we reset everything. If you had the gold armor, which I think I had the gold armor, they took it away. They took away a lot of my documents and stuff and other things. Actually, what armor do I have? I'm wearing currently, I don't know. No, I had some suits. Oh, no. I had mannequins here with suits of armor. And they all gone. Oh, that makes me angry. I think I'm wearing bone armor right now, but I even had armor made out of mutant flesh, which is hilariously awesome. Yeah, this is my solo game. Although I did have a multiplayer version. Again, my brother helped me build this base. Oh no, I can't believe all my armor's gone. Why? Oh, I'm gonna have to hunt people down again. My brother's favorite thing to do was to hunt down the other people that were on the island and eat them. My brother went full cannibal. I'm gonna back up a little bit. How do I put away my tracking? The frickin' that's get him! Get him! Get him! Shoot it! Shoot it! Wifey of mine, I forgot your name. Oh, yep, it's dead. She got a shotgun and a handgun. I can make more armor. I'll just take that. Oh, I am full. I cannot hold any more bloody flesh. What the hell do I have in here? Dried meat, cooked meat. I probably should eat that. What's this? That's a raw oyster. Yum. Energy drinks. We got canned food. We've got my flask, wire, printed flask. Yay, can opener. Got a lot of nuts. A lot of nuts. Golf balls. Because I don't know why. C4. Got a bunch of circuit boards and some sticky bombs. Those are fun. Ammos all over. Ramen noodles. Best things in the world. Shotgun, rope gun. That's fun. Got some crunchy munchies. I have the gold. I have the masks. What? They took away my armor, but I still have the masks? Oh, that's Mo, Larry, and Curly. I've got a suit. A blazer. Creepy. Oh, no, I do have creepy armor. No, I have tech armor. Well, they took away my gold armor. Very upset. I have pajamas. Yay. I thought you said my vagina. I didn't have a lot of sleep last night. So my apologies for reading that in a really weird way. But your Virginia carries the shotgun with the best of attachments and got the leather suit for her too. I have, as far as I know, I've got all the suits for her. Or at least at the time that, you know, when I was playing. As you saw, she has the shotgun. She has a shotgun and she's got a pistol because she can equip two. She just annihilates everything that comes into the base. I got my shovel, my katana. I've got my putter. More bones. What's this? Zipline ropes. Rope. Backpack. What's in here? Got a stun gun, my revolver. Pistol with a laser sight, which is, if you're gonna have guns in a game, please do a little research, because that is the dumbest place to have a laser on a gun. Just saying. Grenades. I got a lot of grenades. Got a slingshot. My crossbow, my regular bow, my compound bow. Got my guitar. Best weapon ever. Got my ID. Oh, I still have my ID cards. Cool. Chainsaw. My Hollow Springs pamphlet. I thought they took away those. Album cover. Yeah, I'm pretty stacked. You broke a stick over your knee and followed Friggin' around learning how to do stuff last night, but you haven't played yet. Ever. I saw you on basically hitting rocks with a stick. Drugs. Meals. Yeah. So, yeah, I've played the game a little bit. Not a lot. Ooh. Zappy stun baton. Stun baton. Binoculars. Got my GPS tracker. Got a cross. I don't know what this is for. Oh, yeah. If I remember correctly, if you held that, sometimes things would be like, ew. Think. Maybe. Machete. So many spears because, oh my god. If I can give you one tip, Mike, make as many spears as possible, because you can use them as a staff, like a spear, poke things with, and you can throw them. So make as many of these and carry as many of these as you can all the friggin' time, and then make a club out of somebody's head. At least at the start, that's what I did a lot of. And then you can make bone armor. Did a lot of that. Tech armor comes a while later. Creepy armor eventually. Wetsuit, rebreather, got some air tanks, got some paper targets. Don't know why. I can't remember why anyway. Oh, and my sled. Ah, Did a printed sled? That was fun. What is this? Printer resin. Oh yeah. Need that for printing stuff. I've got coins. Money. Forgot why. Because it's kind of useless here, I thought. Maybe. I can't remember what I need this for. The guitar is awesome. And guidebook. Patterns. So yeah. As far as I know, at the time that I played this, I had everything. I did a lot of running around. So at the... Oh yeah, bomb making. That's what it was. At the time, I had everything. I'm sure they've released stuff since then. Don't know what. I'm sure they have. Again, I haven't been there. As you saw, I haven't been in this game for like 2 years. I did have a lot of fun when I was playing it. I'm pretty sure I streamed this a few times. I'm almost positive I streamed this a few times. So if you want, I'm gonna go reset that damn trap because Butthead over here set it off. I gotta fix the sensitivity. I'm gonna make myself ill. Reset this. Yep. What's with all the birds? There's so many birds. What's that? That's nothing. Make it fancy. Change the inside. Oh, I can, can't I? How do you change the inside? Oh, yeah. Light color. And light. There you go. Fancy. That works. It rocks. Yay. So pretty. Vodka bottles for Molotov cocktails, because those are fun. I'm waiting for somebody to attack me. Because usually what ends up happening is a whole bunch of them come over here and they stand outside and then they start jumping up and down and yelling. And then I'll stand here. And if they don't move, I'll take a pot shot at one of them. And then they all start running up and then they get trapped. And then I giggle inside. Then I watch everything die. And then she takes care of any stragglers. Don't you? Okay, we're not going to look at that too closely because I remembered now why I have the that swimsuit on. It's raining. Remind me to change that later. Whoops. Okay, so we are going to walk this way. She can hold 3. Well, technically she can hold 3 guns, but she can hold a shotgun and a pistol. And I usually give her the shotgun and the pistol because the shotgun go... Bam. The fuck did you do? Just clean that suit. What's wrong with you? I swear, it's like having a giant toddler around. I forgot what I was saying because I got distracted by certain things. Yeah, how without getting too close to Virginia, how do I change her outfit? Is the stream in my base good water? Yeah. I mean, well, you still, if I remember correctly, you still want to clean it. What I did is I just made a bunch of rain catchers. Then you can drink from those. I hunted down a lot of turtles. You got rain catchers. I've got a few fires. I put a roof on top of this one so the rain doesn't put it out. This is more of just a transportation system to get over the spikes quickly. And just to travel a little faster. Those stands are just for fighting stuff, things. This was the original cabin before I built the thing on the stilts. This was my original cabin where I stored everything. I collected 2 MR. How am I collecting things from? I just want inside. How do I open this thing? That's not it. Okay, well, don't know how. I can't remember how to get in the cabin. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I was just supposed to like hit this little whatchamahoozits. I didn't think I had access to like freaking medicine bottles. There we are. Now we can go inside. So yeah, this was my original cabin with more storage. I've got a lot of shit. Another cot. Yeah, I ain't going hungry for a while. Crunchy munchies or munchies. So this was the original cabin before I built that thing over there. There was another fire over here. Oh yeah, there it is. Because winter sucks. So yeah, this is my video game home away from home, which I haven't been to in like 2 years. I could go exploring. I wasn't really planning on it, but I just want to take a look at my home.
Hey, doggy, how you doing?
Oh, no, I don't want. Whee! Like I said, I don't like heights, but I think zip lines would be fun as hell. Can we go up zip lines? I can't remember. Let's find out. Yep. But I don't know if you know the trick where, like, if you have zip lines set up, like when you're building your base. One like really handy. So you can see I was chopping a lot of stuff out around here. There's a neat and handy trick where you build a lot of zip lines. Let's put up a small one. Might be here a while. What the hell's with this tree? Why is this tree taking forever to chop down?
Should have grabbed my chainsaw. Been a lot easier. Any day now. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's a stick. There we go. Wow, that took way too. Okay, so that tree was a little too small. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I started early. I was just doing an early show, stream for shits and giggles. Yeah, I forgot I can move. Timber. Lind. Yay. But, no, I don't want. Give me that. How many of these can I carry? I'll take that. I'll take some of this. Crap, damn it. I can only carry 2. Okay, so anyway. So, Mike, here's something that you can do. If we have zip lines made, of course, you'll have to get to the point of where you can make zip lines. Watch this. Ta-da! I thought that was fun. But that's how I ended up clearing most of this part of the forest. That's why these zip lines are all around. And then you can take these, and then from here they go to the base. And if you're really smart about it, you can set up like your storage for logs. If you set it up so they're at the end of a zip line, they'll just drop into storage. And you don't have to carry them into storage. Which I also thought was kind of neat. How do I throw these again? I don't even know where my storage is. Do I still have storage? Shit. I can't remember. I used to have storage somewhere. At some point. I think. Maybe. Probably not anymore. I don't know what happened to it. Hi.
No, stay away. Go, Virginia. No. We gotta wait for it to stop raining. I gotta figure out how to change your shit. Because right now, there are things that can be seen that shouldn't be seen right now. Unless we're alone. I'll just leave those there. But anyway, yeah, this is where I'm at with Sons of the Forest in my solo game. It'll be interesting to start over again. Because admittedly, I mean, when you think about it, at least at the time the early release was, I've explored everywhere. I've been everywhere. And I've gotten the majority of everything. How do I look at the map? Is there a map? I can't remember if there's a map I can stare at. It has been so long. I know I'm aware they added some stuff since then. I mean, hell, I haven't been here in like 2 years. So I'm just talking about at the point that I was where I was playing or where I had left it. I'd seen pretty much everything. GPS tractor. Okay, yeah, it's M. So how do I or no? Is that all the map that I can see right now? Probably. But yeah, I've been essentially everywhere on the island during early release. Like, I know that boat, unless they changed everything. I know that boat had a pistol to it. That's where I got my first pistol. And then, like, the printer, where the first printer was, unless they rearranged where that stuff was. I like the golf course. Golf course was kind of fun. It's been a while since I played golf. We are never going to be able to look at Virginia again. Now, I didn't know if there was a way to open it up closer or bring it to my face so I can look at it closer. Because looking at it closer would be fun. Without, okay, so that's there. Grenades. What's this? Bomb. What's this? Yeah, it's a Molotov cocktail. What's this? That's back. Back with you. Power of Christ compels you. What does this do? That's... And I just took drugs. That's the thing. Okay, whatever. Are we starting tribal wars again? Not really. I wanted to see where I was at in the game because we're going to be doing a co-op again. I don't know when we're going to be doing the co-op. I don't think we've really settled on a particular day yet. I know that Friggin had got a server and is all set up, you know, is all ready and set up for one. And Mike, me, Friggin Goon, I forgot who else. That Rfox? I think it was Rfox, was that it? Are planning to do a co-op at some point. I just don't know when. And I have literally, this is the first time I've apparently logged into this game in 2 years. I thought it'd be a good idea to take a peek at it before that day came to pass. Rfox. Okay, I'm glad I got something right. So got a good peek at the game, or at least where I was at, and an idea of things to come. Whoop. Do I just? Ooh. You can't wear it. You just have to hold it in front of your face. If I remember correctly, I don't know if I should say anything. Let Mike figure out what this stuff does. Yeah, I'll let Mike discover it. Oh yeah, I'm surprised they didn't take those away from me. I'm surprised I still have this stuff. Well, I can't... Wait, hold on. Combine? What? I mean, combine this with what? Chainsaw and all batteries. I have batteries. Yay? Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's some stuff here I'm surprised they didn't take away from me. Like, I especially thought they would have taken the ID cards away. And they did say they were going to take documents away, but at the same time, I only have these 2 documents, so... I guess they did take everything else away. They figured those were inconsequential, I guess. I'm upset about my lack of gold armor. At least I have my jackets. Winter jacket, tactical jacket, pajamas, laser. This is good stuff here, but it's gonna be a while before you get that. I don't know what other armors they have. This is the gross armor, creepy armor. Ew. You make that from the skin of mutants. Yum yum. And I'm assuming the gold armor at some point was here. I thought there was another armor. But I can't remember. Yeah, winter sale. Yay. You don't like the gold mask, guys? I forgot the difference between the two of these, though. I think this was just a lower ranking guy. I think. I can't remember. Really want ramen right now. Is there anything else in here? Like I said, this is just the dumbest spot to put a laser. I don't know whose idea that was, but they need a schooling. I thought we had a fire axe, firefighter axe, modern axe. Got some tarps. I'm trying to see if there what else. I still have watches, wire. So many plants. Looks like I'm still missing a plant. Leaves. Weren't you able to carry two of these? I can't remember. Chainsaw. I can't remember if I was able to play the guitar. Yes, it's a weapon. I don't think I can. What if I sit down? Anything? Nope. Can I look at... Is there a way to look at myself? I forget. I thought there was a way to look at myself. So you can see what, like... I don't know. What the character looks like. Isn't it like mouse view or like there's a very like a third person switch button thingamabooper? Turn left, toggle mode. What's toggle mode? Radio, graphics, no. Display, maybe? Nope. There are mirrors in the game, yeah, I remember that. But I can't... Did they work? Did the mirrors work? I can't remember if they worked. I'm gonna... You know what? We're gonna go just for shits and giggles. I'm probably gonna die, but... Oh, probably won't. I've got the best shit in the game. Who am I kidding? Shotgun! Let's see... I can't remember where some of the stuff is. If I remember correctly, that over there... is where the printer was. Who's this? Oh, oh no, don't look at her. No looking. Freaking raining again. Okay. There was never any third person. I thought there was a way to look at yourself, but I don't know if it was just... Maybe it was mirrors. I can't remember. It's been 2 years. Now I'm really tired. I have snacks. Yum. Nice. All right. Let's head over to... I can't remember what that thing is. There's a cave. There's my work phone went off. Don't do that. I almost had a meeting this morning. Like I started my stream. Well, not this morning, this afternoon. I started my stream. And as I was chatting away, next thing you know, I get this notification. It's like, meeting. I'm like, what? I'm on vacation. I've been on vacation for a week and a half now. I've been on vacation for a week and a half. I've been in like 3 meetings. I've been doing invoices, which I should have checked today, but said, fuck it. And, yeah, this is the first day it's felt like a vacation. There was another place we built a base, but I think it was my brother's game. We were at the top of a waterfall. And we were building there. It was actually kind of nice because it was really hard to get up to, except for like what we built around it, or what we built to get into it, I should say. Is it me or did it get really quiet? What the hell was that? Something yelled. I'm gonna shoot you. A lot. You don't want to be testing me out right now. Call of the Wild looks for the last 40 some odd minutes, I switched to this game to take a peek into it because it's been like years since I've been in here. I was playing Call of the Wild earlier. Basically just walking around being stupid. But yeah, I did an earlier stream. It's just about time for dinner too. I want to jump in somewhere just to see what's around. Maybe. Oh, okay. So it's around. Ew. Spider webs. Gross. There was a. Did I pass it? Golf cart. Was it past the golf cart? Raccoons. I swore it was. Oh, okay. Is it around here? I know there was a cave. Totally passed it. Pretty sure I passed it. Crap, damn it. Can't remember where half this shit is. Oh, wait a second. Was it in here? Ow. That looks. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh my. Climb. Oh my god. Oh, no. Get up there. Well, shit. Okay, wait. Maybe it's over this way. I know there was some. What the hell is this shit? Thought there was a cave mouth or something or whatever. Or here I go. Ow. Okay, I don't really remember this bit, but whatever. Was this always underwater? It's dark. Okay, I think I found the cave. Hi! Out of my way. Oh, this is not the cave I was thinking of. There are gonna be baddies in here. I remember some really nasty baddies. I really, really want a torch right now. I really, really forgot how to set up a torch. If I remember what I'm doing in this game. And I have flashlights and shit, but... I might have realized that you probably want to light the torch before throwing it. Or the whatever. Whoa! That doesn't have a light. That doesn't have a light. This doesn't have a light. This has a light. Yeah, so it's been a little while. Skin pouch, yum. And I really can't. Wow, this flashlight sucks ass. Oh yeah. Okay, so there wasn't a whole. Oh hi. Dead guys. Always fun. I have no idea where I am now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more exploring again. It's been. How was that raccoon doing? Okay, yeah. There's gonna be some new exploration. What's this? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna look at that because I don't want to spoil anything for a certain person. Anyway. Yeah, all the lights, with the exception, I think, of the torch. The torch is actually decent. I just can't remember how to make one. I have sticks. Maybe if I just click... Wow. Inventory. Take a nap. Explosive 3D printed arrow. I like where this is going. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for tonight because... Or today. Or now. Because I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. Because it is New Year's. I'm going to go shoot somebody. But like I said, I thought it'd be fun to do a little early stream. For shits and giggles. So I may not be on tonight. Just check your notifications. But I think... Oh, God! Oh, it's a big guy! Eat it! Bam! Oh, hi. Hello again. Boop. Oh, he did. Oh, shit. So I think, yeah, this would probably be a good spot for now. I got to make dinner anyway. I know my girlfriend's probably getting hungry. Hey, look at this. What's going on? Oh, oh. Okay, and I may or may not be on tonight. I'll definitely be back on tomorrow. So, yeah, make sure you have your notification. Oh, really? Dude, you better run. So be sure you have your notifications on, and you'll know when I'm streaming. Oh, wow, holy shit, Roadrunner. Bye. See the poop trail the guy left. I love this thing. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I don't know when I'll be back at least tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know yet. It's New Year's. So happy New Year's to you. If you already got to your New Year's, happy New Year's Eve to those that haven't got there. I'm still waiting. I need to get some food in my gut because I'm hungry and I need to restore my fat reserves. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys had fun watching. If you liked what you saw, please drop a like down below. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And also don't forget to check out my Discord, my Patreon, and my EDC Squirrel channel. That bird totally missed becoming a blood splatter. My EDC Squirrel channel, if you like pocket knives, all the links are in the description below. Yeah, did they seriously float away like that before? I can't remember. Should probably reload this. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. We got 19 people in here. I don't know if we want to raid anybody because I mean, if you stick around, we can raid somebody. I can take a look. Is there anybody playing anything? Let me see here. Hold on. Give me a minute. It always takes me forever to frickin' do this shit. Give me a minute. Somebody's probably going to spike me in the butt while I'm looking at my other screen. You know I like it. Am I hitting the right buttons? No, I'm not. Let's hit that button. We'll go click that thing. There's a button there I can click, and then we go to this button, and we click that button. Yay. And nobody... Ashless Chaps is on right now. Let's go say hi to him. So stick around for the raid. Thank you guys again so much for being here. I know it was a little, you know, off thing that I was doing, but thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys in the next live. Stick around for the raid and bye! Happy New Year!
Up in your tree so high, eyes on the screen like the moon in the sky, looting gold and shiny gems. Oh my, oh my. Yodelay, the stars are blinking low. Yodelay, it's time to let it go. Squirrel